given the tricky task of replacing the total 90 range this summer was the all-new Nike Hypervenom Silo. Designed to be the ultimate attacker's boot, the headline Phantom exemplifies all the qualities forward-thinking players need, with agility, traction and total command of the ball high on the list. Unboxing the Hypervenom Phantom, you'll see the firm ground model comes with pretty much just a neat little bag, which, to be fair, is a pretty fun bit of kit. The colours match each colourway of the boot, in this case it's the High-Vis Collection Electro Purple Vault version, and there's a fun sublimated graphic to mimic the texture of the Nike Skin upper. All in all, a great little bonus from Nike that we're always pleased to see included with their boots. Onto the boots themselves, and anyone hoping for an accuracy-focused boot with high-friction panels and strike zones will instantly be disappointed. Instead, in the Hypervenom, we've got a boot that's a little bit more like the T90 in its early days, far from dull, but with a lot less clutter added to the upper. And, obviously, the upper is the biggest talking point, so let's start there, shall we? This alien-looking texture is the hallmark of Nike Skin. Completely enveloping the upper of the Nike Hypervenom, Nike Skin is designed to give all the benefits of wrapping the foot in mesh materials without compromising on durability or control. Created by layering up mesh around this honeycomb structure, it is then coated in polyurethane, resulting in an exceptionally flexible upper that wraps around the foot like very few other boots on the market at the moment. Soft and supple with a nice amount of grip, we can't wait to get our feet into these for a proper game and see how this mesh-based construction holds up against wet weather and the occasional rogue stud. Speaking of wet weather, the final component of Nike Skin is the all conditions control finish. A staple of Nike's football boot construction for around a year now, this coating comes to life in wet conditions, providing more friction and feel for the ball when the elements are against you. The Nike Hypervenom Phantom is also the first football boot to be built on Nike's new X 1.1 last. Designed to be Nike's most ergonomic and natural fitting last to date, this new shape allows Nike to stop the laces further up the boot and side offset them a little more for improved contact on the ball. Bending the boot, you'll also note that the new shape naturally creases slightly diagonally along the new braking stud, following the natural joints of the foot a little better than other boots we've tried. Staying with the sole plate, Nike have added two braking studs to the Hypervenom Phantom in the name of improved cuts and sharp stops. One is under the big toe and the other is in the middle of the forefoot, and we reckon both of these will come in pretty handy when slamming the anchors on to wrong foot an opponent on your shoulder. Also in the toe area is this split toe idea. Similar to Nike Rift sandals, this design idea should allow the boot a better degree of freedom under the first and second metatarsal for a more responsive sole plate. Out of the box, however, we found it was more or less the same in terms of flexibility as the rest of the boot, so we'll have to see whether that breaks in over time. Nike have also ditched the 3-stud heel idea they had during the development process of the Hypervenom for 4 conical studs. Nike's choice of conical studs should mean that the Hypervenom Phantom is a more accessible boot that performs on a multitude of surfaces. Finally, disassembling the boot a little bit, we can get a sense of not only how soft the Nike Skin upper is, but also how cleverly Nike have used it. In the back we have a super soft heel collar, leaving us hopeful for an easy break-in period, whilst a firmer internal heel counter looks to offer a good level of stability. Inside, Nike have gone with a thin, no-frill sock liner that mimics the split-toe design of the sole plate with its padding, and is perforated much like a mercurial sock liner. You can also see that Nike have stabilised the construction of the Nike Skin with a Puma Evo Speed or Adidas Adizero style internal caging. All in all, Nike have done something rare and created a boot that is utterly captivating to hold in your hand, with an organic looking upper that draws the attention like few other releases that we could name. Throw in the fact that our pair in a UK 9.5 is a hair over 200 grams, putting them on par with the Mercurial Vapor 9 in terms of weight, and it's clear Nike have thrown everything at making a killer pair of boots in the Hypervenom Phantom. That's all we're going to look into today, but stay tuned to Footy-Boots.com on the main site, Facebook, Twitter and Google Plus page for the full review landing in the coming weeks. Thank you as always for watching.